I'd like to request Dr. Sunil Babu Shrestha, the Vice Chancellor of NAST, to take the seat of chairperson for this inaugural session.
Thank you very much.
Similarly, it's my pleasure to welcome Honorable Minister Devendra Paudel, Minister for Education, Science and Technology, and Pro-Chancellor of Nepal Academy of Science and Technology as the chief guest for this program. Now, I'd like to welcome respected Director of NAM and NAM SNT Center, Dr. Amitabha Bandyopadhyay, as a special guest for this program. Now, to formally welcome this August gathering, I'd like to request Dr. Kanti Shrestha, Chief Faculty of Science, NAST, for her welcome address.
And namaskar to everyone. Chairperson of this inaugural session, Dr. Sunil Babu Shrestha, Vice Chancellor of Nepal Academy of Science and Technology. Chief guest, Honorable Minister, Mr. Devendra Paudel, Science and Technology, Nepal. Respected Dr. Amitabha Bandyopadhyay, sir, Director General, NAM SNT Center. Academicians of NAST, Chairperson of Service Commission of NAST, keynote lecturers, speakers, delegates from different institutions and from NAM and other developing countries, scientists and faculties from NAST and researchers and all the participants. On behalf of organizers, in my own pleasure to extend my warm welcome to you all to this international workshop on development of food green city for urban sustainability, jointly organized by Nepal Academy of Science and Technology, NAST, Nepal, and Center for Science and Technology of the Non-Aligned and Other Developing Countries, NAM, SNT Center, New Delhi, India. As you all know that this is a 2-day seminar, 2 days workshop that will focus on multidimensional aspects of emerging concepts on food green cities. We are gathered here to share our ideas, learning and knowledge on sustainability of our urban areas we have today globally. And I expect this
of our inaugural session, Director General of NAM SNT Center, Dr. Amitabha Bandyopadhyay, for his opening remarks.
Invitees and participants from various NAM member and other developing countries, and participants from the host country, Nepal. Greetings from the NAM SNT Center, New Delhi. It gives me immense pleasure to be virtually present here with you all today for the inaugural ceremony of this 2 days international virtual workshop on development of food green cities for urban sustainability, which is being organized in partnership between the Center for Science and Technology of the Non-Aligned and Other Developing Countries and the Nepal Academy of Science and Technology, Lalitpur. At the outset, let me thank our Honorable Minister, Dr. Sunil Babu Shrestha, and his entire team for all the support to the NAM Center for organizing this joint program. Nepal has been one of the most active members of the NAM SNT Center from the beginning, and the scientific community from Nepal has been benefited through these scientific activities. There is a huge demand for food supply for urban inhabitants due to the increasing trend of urbanization, and the current food system in these cities cannot meet the growing food demand in a sustainable manner. Urban American regions. The center aims at promoting South-South cooperation in science and technology for collective self-reliance of the developing countries, with a special focus on implementation of Sustainable Development Goals 2030. Thanking enough our valued partner, Nepal Academy of Science and Technology, for their kind support for the successful organization of the workshop. I would take the opportunity to thank the Honorable Minister, Dr. Sunil Babu Shrestha, Dr. Kanti Shrestha, and other colleagues from the NAST for their encouragement and support in organizing this program. I would also like to express my gratitude to my colleagues, Mr. Madhusudan Bandyopadhyay, Senior Advisor, Ms. Jasmine Kaur,
Director General, NAM SNT Center, for your valuable insights. Now, without any delay, I would like to request our chief guest, Honorable Minister Devendra Paudel, Minister for Education, Science and Technology, and chief guest of this session for his inaugural address.
Morning, Director General of NAM SNT Center, Vice Chancellor of NAST Scientist, Vice Chancellor of NAST Scientist, ladies and gentlemen. It is really my immense pleasure to be in this August gathering today. I would like to appreciate the contribution made by NAMS and T Center and the NAST in organizing this valuable workshop. The workshop is more significant. Nepal, as we are in the phase of the developing urban hubs in the different parts of the country. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know the global urban population in being increasing day by day. The rapid population increase will take place mainly in developing countries. So proper planning and the management is essential for the sustainable urban development. With the rapid growth in the urbanization, food insecurity issue areas. To decrease food supply risks, urban agriculture can play a valuable role in sustainable food system with environmental, social, economic, and the health benefits. I think the concept of the food green city would be a pragmatic approach in the continuous supply of the food to some extent for the urban population. Furthermore, countries like or would increase food production and they increase more job opportunities. Mentoring food green city while formulating local planning policies. As Kathmandu Valley is development for the satellite cities, I think food green city approach can be applied with the help to the create an environmentally, socially, and economically sustainable model cities. I am hopeful that outputs of the 2 days workshop will come out with the valuable suggestion followed by the recommendation and way forward for the making our urban areas sustainable through the implementation of the food green city concept. I wish all the best for the grand success of the workshop. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister and Chief Guest of this session for your thought-provoking and insightful remarks. I'd like to request the chairperson of this inaugural session and the Vice Chancellor of NAST, Dr. Sunil Babu Shrestha, for formally closing this inaugural session.
Thank you very much, Pawanji. Chief Guest, Honorable Minister of Education, Science and Technology, Mr. Devendra Paudel. Special guest, Mr. Amitabh Bandyopadhyay, Director General, NAMS SNT Center, distinguished speakers and participants of this workshop. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you all very warm greetings from Nepal. First of all, I would like to welcome the Chief Guest, Honorable Minister of Education, Science and Technology of Nepal, Director General of NAM SNT Center, and all our distinguished speakers, panelists, and the participants from the various countries in this jointly organized workshop on the development of food green cities for the urban sustainability. And I would also like to extend my sincere thanks to your gracious presence, Honorable Minister, in spite of your busy schedule and all who participate in this workshop. Although it is a virtual workshop due to the COVID pandemic, finally, I wish every success of the workshop that lasts for the 2 days and also expects that the participants will acquire the significant clues for sustainable urban development through the application of food green city principles at the end of the workshop to lead the world, making the prosperous and better place for all. With this, I stop here and also declare the end of this inauguration session. And soon we will start the technical session. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable remarks. Now, without any delay, I would like to move to the technical session of this international workshop. And the first technical session will be chaired by Professor Sudha Shrestha, Professor of Institute of Engineering, Nepal. So I would like to welcome Professor Sudha Shrestha and request her